What up, guys? It's your boy, Mr. Gentleman T himself, and welcome to Everyday FXT. Today's lesson, guys. I have been profitable with a few losses here and there because of my stupidity. Yes, that's right. But then, guys, before I dive straight into it, don't forget to do these most important things. Press that like button, push that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell because I'll be dropping every day, all day. And then say something on the comment section down below. And then, without any further ado, let me dive straight into it. So, our first pair of the day, that will be USDJPY. I'm very disappointed in this pair because this is where I got my loss. So how I got my loss is that really, guys, this pair has been playing around in this range, within this range, and really hasn't broken out of it. Right. So I'm still bullish bias on this pair, but not if it is still around this range. So guys, how I saw my trend, my entry, really my stupid entry. I did say to you guys that I won't be selling this pair all the way down here, but then I guess I was caught up. My ego took over, so I found myself entering a sell because I was like, why not? So the pair did play around these areas and then it shot down below. According to this range frame of mine, it is incorrectly, very incorrect. So the pair shot to the downside and then gave a rejection to the downside, came back to retest, and with a young rejection, a young wick here, I placed my buys because me, I'm that guy. I placed my buys and this thing started shooting down, shooting down. I really didn't manage this trade very well. Because if I did, really my stop would have been moved because I entered this pair on a 15 minute, really on a 15 minute. Because if I did manage this trade, my stop would have been uh, moved, and I wouldn't be on the losses that I was in. Cause this is what happened. This thing broke below, came back to test. On the 1 hour, I saw this rejection, this young rejection here. When it didn't close above this area, I placed my sell orders directly right here, looking to catch this thing all the way down here. With my stop somewhere around, with my stop somewhere around this area here. Let me go back to one each. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly. Yeah, it was not. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Yeah. And then it was this, not this one, but this, 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 this right here. This is where my entry was. This is where my entry was. Yeah, I should have went for this one, but then nah, I didn't. Too stupid for that. Right. So my stop was somewhere around here, and boom. Because if really I did manage this pair, I would have seen, maybe my stop would have been moved to all the way here. Because I'd be knowing very well that this thing is pushing to the downside. But then this thing rejected. boom, and then boom, and then it shot up, took me out. Really, I wasn't focused on this pair because I really thought it would go to my direction. But then, whoa, what's this now? Okay, Phew. Okay, yeah. Why? Why is this thing doing that? Why? Right, yeah. So what I did is was cheating this pair because my range frame should have been somewhere exactly right here. Respecting these weeks, guys. These 2 weeks are very important. Should have respected these weeks at least. But then, because if I did, I would have seen that the market broke below and then came back to close above. I wouldn't have entered this pair. I wouldn't have entered at all. And like I did say, I was looking to buy this pair to place an entry only if it broke above and then came back for a retest and then continued all the way to the upside. But then I don't know what got to me. So this pair is still within this range. Let's wait to see if it will break maybe tomorrow. It's been hours now since it has been playing within this range. So let's wait to see if it breaks this range by tomorrow or whenever it feels like breaking it. And then probably if it does break above and then come for a retest, and it's tomorrow, then one thing for sure, I'll give you guys an intraday. So let me move on to the next pair, which our next pair will be our GBPUSD. So on our GBPUSD, guys, okay, let me remove this. Okay, still bullish bias, which is super great, super nice. Right, okay, super great, super nice. Very excited. So we are seeing that this pair is really pushing all the way to the upside, which is very, very, very nice, and it did go all the way to the upside, but now it is correcting all the way to the downside. It is giving us a continuation to the upside, which is what you'd expect from any pair. So what I'll do now is place this resistance trend line just above, exactly right here, so that we know that if this pair, so what I'm looking to see is for this pair to continue doing its thing exactly right this until it gets here. From here, and then break, come back down, and then we catch it all the way to here. I'm not sure. I'm 100% sure that that makes sense. Yes. And the other thing is, right. Let me highlight, put a zone in this area right here. Put a zone in this area. And then, yeah, let's see how it plays out. But if it breaks this area right here, let me go down to 15 minutes to show you guys something. If it breaks this trend line, we're looking to buy it. Just wait for it to break and give us a retest. And then we are ready to buy the pair. If it decides now to break before really getting to this area, this is our first area that we're looking to see it buy. But if it continues all the way down, you'll see something maybe along these lines, to say, hey, something along these lines. It might just come down, come and retest this area and then continue all the way to the downside. But then from here, it will come up, break, retest this zone, and then boom, all the way to the upside. Exactly, that's how I want to see it play. This is exactly how I'd like to see this pair play out. And then yeah, let me move. We're still bullish bias. So our bias on USDJPY is bullish, our bias on GBPUSD is bullish, and then this USD CAD. Okay guys, on USD CAD, I wanna go down to 4H. Right. So on USD CAD guys, USD CAD has been moving in a very nice way, until here. What's happening here, I'm not sure, but I think I know. I'm not sure, but I think I know. So, right, for our time frame, okay. Now, for our time frame, we did see that the market did correct in this area right here for a continuation to the downside. But now the market did break this area and came back for a retest, which is something I expected, right? We are expected to see the market reject this support line, which was turned into a resistance right here. To come back and test it, that would have been something very, very nice. But then, seeing that it really didn't, because of the pair that it is, it's USD CAD. Because of the pair that it is easily shaken. So I think this is the reason, and the momentum really is to the downside. You can see how when sellers come in, everything then goes all the way down, and then boom, this thing started. We see that there are buyers in here, and then they took this thing all the way to the upside. And when they get to this area right here, so really I'm confused, because when we go back, we can see that every time the market gets here, buyers are involved. They take this thing up. It gets here, buyers take this thing up. But now it got here. Yes, buyers did come in, but there were a bit of sellers here. They rejected this thing. And then buyers gain momentum again, shot this thing all the way to the upside. Sellers say, no, you're not going there. They took it down. And it was a jingy janga thingy. And then they took it down again. And then this thing just started correcting. And then now it shot to the upside with some momentum, showing that there are buyers in this area. There are buyers in this area. So you can see that the really small candlesticks of sellers, which tells us if there's a bigger candlestick that's bigger than the others, which is a buying candlestick, then you know that the buyers, the bulls are there and they're not there to play. So what I'd like to see, guys, let me remove all of this. Let me remove all of this. Because right now, okay, so right now, I'm even removing this. Right now, okay, right now, what I can say, okay, the pair is moving. So the pair is going to the downside. We cannot disagree on that. But what if I start including a line graph, and then let me see what happens. Let's see what happens when I include a line graph in the game. Okay, I included the line graph. Okay, and then the line graph still. So we see that the market broke and shot to the downside, came back to correct, and then let's do this here. Nothing really happened here. So this area right here wasn't really respected anyhow. So I'm gonna remove this, and then what we have here is market playing around this area. So the markets have been playing between here and here. So you see that the market has been playing within this area. So let me go back to our graphs and then let's see. Right. Okay. So really, I'm still looking to see this pair going to the downside. That's what I'm looking to see here. I don't think this market, even though there are buyers in this area, I don't think the market will continue all the way to the upside. It might just come up again and then find the sellers, and then shoot down to the downside, come back to retest, and then it might come up, give us a week, and then come down, break below, test, and then boom, all the way to the downside. And that's it for today's analysis, guys. It's your boy, Mr. Gentleman T himself, and I am signing out. No, before I do that, press that like button, say something on the comment section, and then tell your friends to come and push that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to be notified every day, all day when I drop. It's your boy, Mr. Gentleman T himself, and I am signing out. Peace.